Hi everybody, it's Tina again from Tina's Talk Time. Welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, well, welcome. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. Well, today I've got a bit of an unusual vlog for you. It's a bit of a mixed vlog really, and if you can hear birds singing, it's because I've got the door open. It's the evening, but there's loads of birds singing. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what I'm going to show you today is, you remember I went to York last week. I went on, it was sort of a bit of a YouTube blogging seminar really. It was just for the day, but unfortunately, because the trains were on strike, I had to go an extra day, to stay an extra day. I was staying overnight, but I ended up having to stay 2 nights because I had to go a day early, which meant that I could go around York and I did a little walking tour of York and took lots of footage and photos of not all the touristy things in York, just really the Minster, and like a lot of the shops, they've got some very quirky, unusual shops. I also videoed a little bit of my train ride. It's such a beautiful train journey. Because you're going from Lancashire to Yorkshire through the Pennines. It's so lovely. I only did a few minutes of that. You can always forward wind it if you don't want to watch that. And then at the end, I'm just going to show you, probably I think I did a little room tour of my room at the Malmason Hotel, and also my meet-up with Karen from Geordie Grandma. It was lovely to meet up with her. We met up with some other lovely people as well. But, you know, I purposely went to meet up with Karen from Geordie Grandma, and of course the seminar, because as you know, we collaborate every Sunday morning at 7:30 in the morning with the Transatlantic Housewives. Anyway, so first of all, what you're going to see is me sat at the station, then a little bit of my train journey, then some beautiful shots around York. It's such a beautiful city. And then I'll just put a little bit of a little room tour of my hotel. I mean, it was a lovely hotel, but the bedrooms were very dark. I'm getting a different designer, or maybe lots of people like that, I don't know. And then with the meetup, we didn't vlog all the time. We didn't vlog much at all really, because we were that busy chatting up. It was like we were old friends, you know. Even though I'd not met her before, you do feel like you know people through social media, don't you? Right, so here you go. I've enjoyed this vlog. I won't bother coming on at the end, you know. I'll just, I might just give you a little bye-bye. But so if you've enjoyed this, and you want to consider subscribing to my channel and to Karen's channel, I'll put her details in the description box. If you'd like to subscribe to our channels, we'd both be very, very grateful. In fact, all the Transatlantic Housewives. So, I'll see you shortly. Okay, bye-bye. So here I am at Poulton File Station. It's 12:15 and my train's due in any time now. I'm getting the train to York. Here I am. As I said before, I've had to go a day early. I thought I'd show you a little bit of the journey because it's a beautiful journey. Travelling through Lancashire and Yorkshire, through the Pennines. It's a beautiful journey. So I thought before I take you on a tour of York, just sit back and enjoy the beautiful English countryside. We're going through the Pennines, which will take us through Hebden Bridge and Halifax. Halifax is where I come from, so I love going this way. So just sit back and watch, and I'll point out any places of interest along the route. That's beeping is my washing machine. I'm very sorry about that. It's lovely seeing all the countryside and the buildings from the train. You notice everything a lot better from the train than if you do in your car. I think we're coming into Hebden Bridge now. Hebden Bridge, in the 70s and 80s, it was taken, well, they had an influx of artists and hippies and, you know, alternative thinkers, and it became quite the tourist attraction. You can still see signs of it today, lots of quirky little shops and things. We're heading towards Halifax now. Can you see this tower? Now this is the largest folly in the world, actually. It's called Wayne House Tower. I think it was built in the mid to late 1800s. It was two landowners who had a dispute, and one of them, Wayne House, well, the other one, I think one was called Sir Edwards or something, and he said that he had this very private estate, I think it was called Pennines, that nobody could see into, and so I think it was. Well, here I am in York. Actually, I'm in Marks and Spencer's cafe, and this is a view from the windows out of Marks and Spencer's cafe. Such a lovely view, isn't it, of the Minster? This was just, as I say, out the window. I just thought I'd take you on a little walking tour around York. Not to the museum or anything like that, just round the quirky shops and the Minster area. It's so beautiful. I've left the hotel now, and I'm just walking across a bridge across the river. It's such a beautiful day. Can you see the barges on the river? It was so lovely. It's such a beautiful city. The river was so tranquil. The colours looked amazing, you know, the sandstone and the water and the blue skies and the green trees. It just all blended in so nicely together. You know, after all the rain we've got, it was so nice to have this beautiful day. This is the other side of the bridge. I was just taking a little bit of footage looking out. Can you see the canal barges there? And one of them, I don't know if you'll see in a minute, it's got like well, it's a model of a cow on, a real cow. I don't know, I think I might have tried to take a bit of a close-up of it in a minute. It's just so beautiful, York. We do have some beautiful areas in the UK, and I think sometimes we don't. Oh, there you are. Can you see the cow on the barge? I think sometimes we don't realise what a beautiful country that we live in. Now this is some fretwork on the bridge. That's the Yorkshire Rose. And then the cross keys, I think they're supposed to be the keys to heaven. And then I think that's the York symbol. This was a little cafe that was the other side of the bridge. I thought it was really nice. They did breakfast and things like that. And you could sit outside, and you could also sit looking over the river. Can you see as I'm walking past? It is quite a slow tour, this, as I was walking. Now, this is the assembly rooms in York, and it's now an Ask restaurant. Oh, just going past the Abbey Gardens. I didn't go in the Abbey Gardens, but I remember years ago there was lots of red squirrels in. I don't know if there is still. Probably not. Just a quick snapshot of the Minster through the road. Now, back to the assembly rooms. I think that was a bit out of order. But absolutely beautiful rooms they are. And as I say, it's now an Ask restaurant. But you can go in and have a little look round, which I did. I have eaten in there many years ago. Such a beautiful, beautiful... As you can see, I'm just going to the entrance of the Ask Italian. And beautiful, beautiful chandeliers. And then I don't know whether these are separate function rooms or whether they're just for display. They actually look like they were set up on the tables, so it did look like that you could eat in there. A lovely place to go into. They kindly let me walk around with my camera. Well, it wasn't my camera, it's my phone. I don't have a camera. This just tells you a bit of the history of the assembly rooms. I thought you could take screenshots of it if you wanted to read it. Just look in here how beautiful it is. The crystal chandeliers and the marble pillows. It's so nice that the building's still being used. I love the green walls. Right out into the street again. I just thought I'd take some photos of the quirky shops. Some beautiful. This was the Yorkshire Soap Company. Oh, it's beautiful, all in pink. Can you see? It looks so lovely. Just make you stop and look. I think inside there was I think it was a pink. I don't think it was a hippopotamus or elephant or something. You might be able to see in a minute. I didn't actually go in. It was just like a statue in there. And then I think further down this road, I think it's Betty's Tea Room. Somebody asked me if I went in Betty's, but I didn't. It's a very famous Yorkshire tea room where lots of people go for afternoon tea. I did go in the Betty's I have been in the York one many, many years ago, but I did go in the Harrogate one when I went with my friend to Harrogate. I think it's just in the distance on the corner, Betty's. If you visit York, it's the sort of place that, most people want to go to say they've been to Betty's Tea Room. I think you can order things online from there. A Lakeland shop. Here we are, Betty's Cafe Tea Rooms. I don't think you can see to the left, there's a long queue to get in there. This was the queue. Needless to say, I didn't go in. I'm not a massive fan of afternoon tea, basically because I'm not a big cake eater. This was a beautiful flower stall outside. It was just opposite Betty's. This was the windows, the window displays for Betty's. And look at these beautiful cakes. They're done like a Yorkshire rose. Absolutely gorgeous. They look yummy. Now this was such an expensive jewellery shop with some beautiful watches in. There was a gentleman on the course that we was on, a young man, and he has a video channel called Ben's Watches, and I thought he'd probably be very interested in this shop. Just showing you some of the lovely buildings. A little department store, Brown's. And then in the middle of it all, there's a big wheel. They seem to have them everywhere now. There's lots of other things to see in York other than what I filmed. I just filmed a short walking tour just around. But, you know, there's a big museum. There's lots of places to visit. A railway museum, Cliffort's Tower. I just thought I'd walk down here and see what there is to be seen. Now, the pub in the distance, it's called Roman Bath. And I remember going in there many, many years ago with my husband, my late husband, and you could see a bath in there. You could see a Roman bath in there. There was like a glass floor over it. So I don't think it's still there because I'm going back many years. I just thought I'd walk down here and see where it took me. Lots of buildings with flowers round. They look stunning. This is an original teddy bear shop. There was hundreds of teddy bears in there. I don't know that you can see because there's a lot of reflection on the windows. But it was full of different teddy bears, including Paddington. And including this massive one outside, which people were posing for photos with. There's loads of quirky shops, really nice. Now I walked down this little, well, I say alleyway, but road. And I don't know, it's a bit further down. There was a ghost shop. Don't know how you have a ghost shop, but that's what it was. I'm sorry if it's a bit shaky, this. It was a bit difficult sometimes. I just had my phone and I was just holding it in my hand. You know, there was lots of people about. And the road was quite cobbled, so it wasn't quite even. Don't they look pretty, the shops with the flowers on? Look at the buildings, aren't they beautiful? The old buildings. I didn't go down the Shambles, which is a very famous street in York. These are the people queuing to get into this ghost. The York ghost merchants. I don't know what it was about. But these people are all queuing to get in there. More flowers. Joe Malone. And you can see the Minster as I'm walking down. They're doing some sort of restoration work on it. Many years ago it got struck by lightning, if I remember rightly. Beautiful. I love seeing all the York stone. That's that sandy coloured stone. Because I'm from Yorkshire myself, and I always remember when I first went to Lancashire, I hadn't really seen the red brick buildings, you know, like Accrington brick, because it's mainly like Yorkshire stone, you know, where I lived. And it seems strange not seeing all the sandstone buildings. You're supposed to look for cats as you walk round York. I didn't actually. But perhaps I would do if I did another video. I'd perhaps try and find them. A lot of them are in the architecture. I've forgotten how many there are. But, you know, if you look at amongst the architecture, cats have been put into it. Obviously somebody liked cats. This is advertising a ghost trail. I did go on one of those once. It was quite interesting. The Minster again. It's so beautiful. And you look lovely through the trees. I didn't have time to go in. You can go in. I have been in before. I'm sorry the camera's swaying a bit. It was a bit difficult because there was lots of people about. You know, you're sort of dodging round them with the with my phone.
And of course, you know Tina. So this is the mushroom Benedict that I've already eaten. And Tina has a mushroom Benedict and a salmon Benedict. So here's us videoing each other.
So here's Karen. Rowena. Oh no, Emma. Rowena. Eating breakfast. Karen and I have eaten ours. And this is the road outside. Hello.
Well, look who I bumped into.
It's Geordie Grandma.
God, I'm a bit red.
Well, I kept looking at my hair. My hair's gone so blonde.
You look exactly the same in real life as you do on video. You actually look taller.
Do I? Yeah. Well, I am 5'5", but nobody ever believes me.
Oh, you're taller than me then.
Yeah. Well, I was 5'5". Maybe I'm 5'4" now.
I'm 5'4".
Because they do say you shrink as you get older. No, I was 5'5".
So we're having a drink in the Malmaison bar. And we'll see where the night takes us.
We will, yeah.
Cheers.
Hello. Well, somebody was asking at reception where to go to eat. Right, so this is the room. That's a TV on the wall. The bed. I should have done it, shouldn't I, before I slept in it. Now the TV's unusual system. Let me just show you. There's this painted panel. And it slides over the TV like that. And you just see pictures. So that's quite nice. Can you see? And the bed. Little desk area. My luggage packed ready to go. And this is what I mean about the lighting. Can you see how dark it is? There's this makeup mirror here with a light round, but there's no other lighting in here. It's really dark. And dark wood furniture put me off ever having dark wood furniture. And this is a shower, which is very nice. And when you open it, the light comes on. I suppose it's all about saving energy. And then the toilet's here. That's the toilet. And then you've just got this sink area. And there is a fridge here. I don't know if I can open it. Can you see there's a fridge in there? which I haven't used. So that's my room at the Malmason in York. I nearly said New York then. I wish. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.